Because I don't know how often narrators and authors kind of get together.
I hope it happens a lot because it's not always that, I'll get to interact with an author at this level. Sometimes, if you're working with a studio, the producer will send you the audition and the manuscript, and you're working with the recording studio. You never really talk to the author, so it can be very detached in some places. And I'm like, wait, I want to talk to them about their book. And so I love getting to do stuff like this and talk about it with the author. This is really fun
Yeah,
for
I
me.
appreciate that. And
Yeah.
I feel like we're connected with this now.
Yeah.
Like no matter where the audiobook is, it's like I'm every time I sell it or every time I promote it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, narrated by Torian Brackett. Like, so now tell us, I had you sign a few books.
Yeah.
Can we like let's close this out with your autograph adventure in Orlando?
It's a journey. Look, I started voice acting in 2020. That is only about a year and a half ago. I'm not like a celebrity, so I don't have a signature in my back pocket. So what am I about to do? So it really, it looks like I was signing a check or something. Like it's not pretty at all. So it's something I
So
have to
those
work on.
when we did five, I think I brought five,
Yeah.
and you have one.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you're gonna keep that. I hope that one's
Oh,
yours.
it's in here. Yeah.
Okay. The other four are already spoken for. My mom wants one. I'm keeping one
Oh
because I
God.
sent all four to the cover artist.
Okay.
And now you're going to have to let me know if you want one that's signed by the cover artist as well. I can make that happen. We can arrange postal back and forth because the cover artist actually has his own following as well.
Nice.
And that's why I went to him because he's really well known in the blues art world. And there's a bookstore, there's at least one bookstore that wants to carry it just because he's on the cover. And they're like, I was like, cool. That's awesome for me because I'm trying to sell this thing.
Right?
Um, so the four that you signed, he's signed as well. One of my friends wants one. A guy at work bought one. My mother wants one. That's signed by all three because she's a big book person. And then of course one I'm keeping. So the other four are gone. No, actually, I sold mine. Mine goes to my coworker. I'm
Oh
going
my
to need more
gosh.
signatures.
Well,
So
I've
yeah,
gotta start practicing because, oh boy, it was a unique signature I did. Yeah.
so the four that I gave. So yes, my friend, my mom, the guy from work. Oh, the cover artist.
Mm,
The cover artist kept one that's signed by you as well.
okay.
So that's the four, and so I don't have a one. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is
Oh,
sending you.
find another
I
one.
might, if you don't mind, if you're okay with this, I might have a shipment of about 24 books sent directly to you so you can sign all 24 and then I'll pay for the postage, whatever, have them shipped back to me. And then I'll probably, because the cover artist is actually moving to Tampa Bay like this
Okay.
summer, which makes it amazingly easy for me that I don't have to send them then to Texas and back. So I'll just be like, here, dude, here's 24 more books signed by the narrator. Can you please sign these as well? Because to me now they're of an increased value
Mm,
if I get everybody to sign it.
yeah,
And
collectibles.
yes, I think so. I think they're a collectible. Um, so yeah, I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you wouldn't mind if I'll send you
Send them over because
a
I
shipment
need
from
to
the
practice.
publisher is 24. So I might just have a whole box shipped to you. So this way I've got them. And it also promotes you as well. In a way, people can be like, "Oh, cool, narrated by Torian Brackett. Let me look that up because I want to listen to his amazing
Mm.
take on this book."
Yeah, and I actually I double checked recently, but like Audible and all these websites, if you look up a narrator's name, you'll see all the projects they've done. There's actually a pretty sizable list there for me now. Because I work with this company called Graphic Audio, and they
Okay.
do more audio plays where it's like a full cast, a lot of production value, SFX, things like that. But a few of those titles that I've gotten to be a part of are like part of my list now. So I'm like, oh wow, I've done stuff.
Cool. And You recently became joined an agency.
Yes, Coast to Coast Talent Group. They're an LA-based agency. So I'm working with a woman named Portia Scott, and she has been so wonderful to me. I'm really enjoying my time with the group right now because I'm getting all kinds of auditions that I just wouldn't have access to on my own. So it's been a really rewarding process so far, just
Awesome.
working with them. Yeah.
Awesome. So, do you see a return to theater or to the stage in your future?
Certain I mean, I will like I said, there will always be a soft spot in my heart for theater because that's, where I came from. So, if something if an opportunity came that I, like, just had to do, then yeah, I would definitely make the time for it. I haven't really been actively auditioning for on-stage work in, the last year and a half because it's just there's not as much being produced
Right.
with our dear Corona taking over everything. Um, 'Cause that's just yes, that's just the nature of the industry right now. I mean, Broadway's, been very stubborn, thankfully so, and we're kind of following their lead as far as what can get done. But right now, the mic has been really good to me, so, I
That's good.
do I
That's
do
great to
want to
hear.
feed myself, so I gotta gotta
Understandably
prioritize
so.
certain things.
Yes, definitely. You don't want to
Yeah.
go back to